Well, I don't know what the hell is going on with my fucking stream. I'm having all sorts of issues. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'm trying to figure it out here. Let's see if my thing's going here. All right. You should be able to hear me. Let me get that settled. Oh, goddamn technology. There we go. All right. Today, we're going to be talking about a new species of boa that was recently discovered this year. It kind of really interests me. And hopefully it interests you guys a little bit here. Pretty cool animal. They come down from Ecuador and around that area. Saw you for a split second. Yeah. My shit's been lagging. My commands on my StreamYard have been lagging, so I'll push a button and it takes like 2, 3, 4 seconds for it to even go through. And I freak out and push other buttons. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Yeah, welcome back for another midday stream. Hope you guys enjoy it. Spitting out some knowledge. I mean, not so much some knowledge, is doing a little bit of a species profile on these guys since there's not much known about them. I am not working today. I'm still hurting pretty good, so I wasn't able to go into work today, unfortunately. So here I am, and I'm glad I get to spend it with you guys for a little bit. We'll give it a few minutes here, let people get rolling in and whatnot. See how many people we can get in here before we get started, because there's not a whole lot. But yeah, how's everybody today? What's everybody up to? It's a good stream, Rico. I was watching. I had other stuff I have to do around the house too. Scuba Steve, B Wizzle, Scotty, Mystery Snail Guardians, Lady Rorschach, Linda Worth, Rico Stam, Vinay. Heck yeah, guys. Hope you all are doing well. Glass company wasn't able to make it out today to the shop to fix the door, so I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow, which is gonna be hectic as hell because everything else I have to do. So still waiting on that, but other than that, I mean, can't complain too much. Yeah. Don't judge. Yes, I've been drinking since noon. It's one of those days. I don't know what's it's Rico's saying it's been the last 2 streams that I've had issues with it. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if it's my computer. It could be just my computer, and I just don't know how. It's time to go through and optimize everything. Maybe that'll help. I shared the stream out. Doesn't mean anyone will look at it. I do the same damn thing. Or I'm the asshole that I never stream. I don't really schedule streams in advance just because sometimes pop up for me with my business and stuff like that. So it makes it really hard for me to plan in advance unless it's really important and I know I can get away with it. So Freshwater Ichthyology, welcome back. Doing well. And guess what, guys? I got a lot done in the fish room yesterday and last night. So give me a week and we'll be back in the fish room. A little bit of a different setup. Not much, just moving stuff around. Really, I'm taking down that 75, leaving that down for a while. Still got the 55 running. Still have the plans with the 55 to get converted into saltwater. But I'm going to take the stand at that 75 and 55. I was move it to the opposite side where my table originally was. And I'm going to put a little top on it and put smaller tanks on it because I know it'll hold almost 1,000 pounds. So I'm not worried about any of that. And then I'm going to have my streaming table and everything on the opposite side of the room. And hopefully, if I can get it set right, I can have one camera up above where you can see all of the tanks behind me. And then another one that's like kind of like this, you know. So it's kind of my hopes here. We'll see how it goes. Should be able to get her done. I took down a lot of tanks to put up in my dining room. Well, not so much. Well, I have a wall over here that there's not a whole lot going on, and I'm going to put up a 40 breeder, another 40 breeder underneath of that, and a 29 yellow. So figure it out. I'm really trying hard to focus more on my own personal stuff this year over my business. I mean, yeah, obviously I have to focus on my business quite a bit. That's not an option. But I want to do more for myself. I felt like I really slacked last year and didn't, you know, feel like I missed out on a lot of good stuff. Dragon Lair, I hope you're doing, man. Well, good, man. I miss you. It's been eons since I've chatted with you a little bit. Don't forget, guys, this Saturday is game night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern. If you'd like to join, I'd love to have you. We need more people. Same old crowd, same old people usually, which is, I mean, nothing wrong with me. And I highly appreciate them coming up and filling in when other people flake out or just don't show up or whatever. I want to see some new faces up there. It's fun. The more the merrier. We can have up to 12 people in one game. So yeah. And if you only have if you usually watch the streams on a cell phone, you will need a secondary device like another phone or a tablet to be able to play the game on one device and the stream on the other because it won't allow both to run on the same device for some reason for most devices. But if you have a computer or a laptop, you're good to go. Don't even have to worry about nothing. Besides that, just let me know and I'll get you down. No worries, Lady Rorschach. Here soon. We got to get you up here. There's one person that I'm gonna need some help with, guys. Y'all need to help me like get Patty up here to play with us one night. I asked her to come up on once, and she said not until I meet her in person. Well, I've met her in person, but I've just been waiting for the right time to ask her to come up here because that'd be y'all know damn well good and well Patty's gonna be hilarious up here. My shit's never lagging. My Mr. Regular here. And you know what's real funny, Rico? I pay like $160 for the highest internet speed I can get in my area, and it's still shit half the time, and it drives me insane. And I don't know any other third party internet distributors that are trustworthy enough for me to do. I love to do fiber optic. I love to. I Yeah, Rico, that's what I was laughing about when I went back and read it because I remember reading it the first time, and then I went back and read it, and I was like, man, that son of a bitch. Hey, Dragon Lair, game night's already adult only before Patty even gets there, so she's good. She's good. just because it would be nice to have a co-host here. Let me bounce stuff off of him, ask questions, whatever. I'm gonna post this up if anybody like to come up and chit chat with me before we get started on the topic here. You may. I'll give you guys a few minutes to do so. But just keep in mind, I am trying to do this in more of a respectful manner. A lot of these videos have been get clipped and are getting put into actual smaller little videos. So you guys could bear with me there. One second, my dog seems to be getting into one of my fish tanks, so I'm gonna go get that taken care of, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Happy birthday, Dragon Lair! Hell yeah! Congrats to 73, man. A lot of people don't make it that far. So I say you're doing good for yourself. And you still work, man. That's a lot to say. Aquatic Nest, how's it going, chick? You guys' stream Friday was pretty good. Hanging out, listening, working. Foxy. Still have not gotten Patty to come up on a stream, and I met her a couple of times. Hi, y'all. I missed. Hey. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to like bribe Patty, pay her like $30 to come up. It'd be fucking hilarious. Yellowstone, what's going on? Right. Oh, I didn't even post the link when I said I was going to. So, like I was saying a minute ago, if anybody would like to come up and kind of co-host with me, hang out, ask questions and stuff, if I say something people might not understand, whatever, I'd appreciate that. If not, no worries. But I'll give you all a few minutes to come up, if so. Right. $19 people? Heck yeah. A second here. Oh, where is it? I gotta find something real quick to show you guys. Oh, maybe not. That'll be for next time, folks. All right. Now, a couple more minutes. If anybody wants to come up. Okay, these damn clothes are folding themselves. I'm out for now. But after a bit, I'm eating right now. No worries, man. No worries. Just extending the offer. All right. Got that blue Kochu tank on its way to being done. I got to go out in my yard and dig up some soil. Then I have to get some more sand. And I should be good to go. Start cycling that fucker. And then I'm gonna kind of like add hardscape and plants and stuff as I go. Mold as I molded with the fish, I guess, if that makes any sense. It's gonna take a lot longer for me to figure out exactly what I want. So I'm just gonna kind of put everything in there and move stuff around until I like it. Why not? Don't want to make it too fancy because I ain't trying to do a whole bunch of more work when I have to get home from work doing the same goddamn thing. So, oh, not happy. All right. Time is here. I can't see my damn clock. About another 4 or 5 minutes here, and we're gonna get rolling on the topic. Like I said, it's not long, it's not much. It's just something that I had popped up last night when I was searching around on new reptile species that have been discovered in early 2023 already. Um, this is one. I thought it was pretty cool because I really like boas. Everybody's day going all right though. Mine's doing okay. Got a lot of stuff I'm stressing about, but doing what I can, right? Jerome, Nano Aquarium guy. I hope you guys are well. No, hey, Radid, Chili Head. I have a question, like Rico. People who make shorts and stuff. Um, I've been just kind of looking at different like ways to make different shorts and stuff. Not only like about fish, but you know how we do. Sometimes I say and we do funny stuff in my stream or whatever. Like, would it be acceptable, and would it actually like grab people's attention and draw them near and or more in if I'm taking clips of the funny and weird and crazy stuff that happens like midstream and posting it as a short? Would that help draw in a little more people? I'm just curious. I've been stuck at like 320 for a while now, and I just kind of I like that steady rate I was going, nice, slow, and easy. I don't know. I'm just curious. Don't know too much about it. Haven't really given a shit about it. So, all right. Sorry, yeah, it's kind of important. I need to get a hold. Lori, if you're in here, I messaged you on Discord. It's kind of urgent. Um, so if you're in here and you see that, or if anybody has talked to her or has talked to her, please let her know. It is urgent. I would appreciate it because I feel like a piece of shit the longer I have these fish. All right. So, since nobody wants to come up and hang out, I guess. Lady Rorschach. All right. Here we go. Pull up what I got here. Bits and pieces of different articles. New dwarf snake species discovered in the tropics of Ecuador has been dubbed um, a relic of time. Tiny snake is only about 7.8 inches long and belongs to the I'm going to chop this up. Tropidophydae, Tropidophydae family, a group of non-venomous dwarf snakes. The finding means there are now 34 confirmed um, of this particular species. Or okay, not of this particular species, but of the Trophidophis species. The rare discovery is made by multiple organizations, some like Mauricio Ortega Andrade, Alexander Bentley, Claudio Koch, Maria Yanez was on an expedition down to Ecuador, and also Ecuador's Ministry of the Environment. Um, it's kind of pretty unique because it has a vestigial pelvis, which means although it is limbless, it still has hip bones. So pretty much this is like one of the missing links between snakes and lizards to where they started losing their legs. It still has that inside them. They're still not done with that part of evolution to be getting rid of that. Or it could be vice versa. They're growing it to grow limbs, or they're there to grow limbs. So it's pretty neat. This is which means that, and like another piece they were saying is, although its limbless have hip bones, it's a primordial feature found in some snake species and indicates that they evolved from lizards and lost their limbs millions of years ago. Um, Now it is a species of dwarf boa, which I find is really cool. Um, scientists don't really know when the lizards lost their legs, but the first snake specimen appeared in a fossil that came from between 143 and 167 million years ago. So if that gives you an idea of how close of a relative it kind of is to that, I was saying that one step between. Um, No, this is all their other name or Tropidophis species or other common name known as wood snakes or Western Indian wood snakes, genus of dwarf boas endemic to the West Indies and South America. Currently 17 species recognized, although through other research materials, scientists works, that number is now up to 34 confirmed different species. So I thought that was really cool. Um, Damn near and whole new species coming out, and it's 12 days into the new year. You know what I mean? That's awesome. And then I do have a couple photos to share here with you guys. Let me see here. Where is my pictures? All right. First picture I have is one of a little bit up close of its face. Kind of a cute little thing. It almost looks venomous, but a good way to tell it's not is because you don't see the cat shape in the eye. That's can be an indicator for it not being a venomous species, but it definitely has kind of like the scalation and the scale pattern of some venomous snakes. So I can see how people could get that confused. There's that one, and we have another one here. It shows different um, forms of them. So we get that brought up. Here we go. So here's I like. Oh, why is it not zooming in for me here? Zoom, 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 zoom. All right. This guy on the right here, D, kind of gives you a good idea of more of its body shape and head shape. Very interesting. They are more terrestrial, it seems. From what I understand, so they like being more toward the lower part of trees and grounds and bushes and shrubs. Obviously, this is a dead specimen, unfortunately. Um, but they kind of have that really cool, like almost cow black spot splattering all going all over their belly, almost like a golden brown color. Their eyes kind of intriguing. They're very, very big, kind of bug-eyed. Uh, Very pretty species. I don't. I doubt we'd ever see them in captivity anytime soon, at least around here. But yeah, I thought that was pretty damn cool, and wanted to share that with everybody. It would make a good topic for a reptile hour. And that's all, folks. Yeah, I am curious how they compare to the fossil record too, freshwater. New species all the time, but not enough. Yep. And that one particularly stood out to me because I knew there wasn't very many species of that particular genus already as it is. Um, so figure it out. I feel like over the next few months, there's going to be a lot more research coming out about it. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on it. Um, yeah, 27 minutes in. That's not too shabby. All right. So, what would you like to talk about? Anything you guys doing interesting this weekend? Didn't catch where they came from, but the tropics don't seem to preserve particularly well. Hence few pleco or cordite fossils and other ray shapes. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Have a good day, Voxy. Hmm, right. Yeah, I got to get off here and ship some fish when I get off here. And fish out of there and on their way. Healthy little boogers. I'm excited for Laura to get these guys. They mean a lot to me. Weather's been crazy. I've been crazy busy. Forgot a couple days. So and what I'm pretty much saying is I feel like a piece of shit I haven't gotten these fish out sooner. Stuff happens, I suppose. Thankfully, they're very understanding. Only Oscars. Ow, 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 that is real sore. I had like a spasm on the underside of that bruiser I got going on down here. And I had to stretch it out. Oh, that was painful. Um, Do any of you guys have any new fish species, snake species, and reptile species that you think I might be interested in looking into, or you know of that have come up in the last 3 to 6 months? Yeah, there's some crazy stuff found over there. The babies that you got from me, June, they already had babies. That's awesome. Did you get a bunch of long fins? Please tell me you got a bunch of long fins because they were producing like a 70-30 ratio, 70% fucking long fin and like 30% short fin. So if you're pumping out a bunch of long fins, June, no, that's awesome. I'm sorry, I'm super excited about that. I really love that strain. Do you have any micro geckos? I do not, Aquaballs. I do not. And if you weren't here toward about 20 minutes ago, we went over a pretty cool article about a new species of dwarf boa that was discovered down in Ecuador about over the last few weeks. Give them a week or two, June, and you'll start seeing the ones with the long fins really start sprouting them long fins. They grow quick. And these are some of the most gorgeous long fins I've ever had. Most beautiful finish. Curious on your opinion of the Animals at Home podcast. I can't say I've listened to it, Freshwater. There's a lot of podcasts and stuff that I don't watch. Not so much that I don't want to, it's I just don't have time to between my business, my second job, stream all the streams and everything else. So I don't listen to too many, but let me write that down. I'll go check them out and give you an opinion because now I'm curious. I want to buy some of those long fins back off of June too, or the advancing herpetological husbandry group. Maybe not for posting, as that could be a lot of information. Yeah. Um, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of controversy going on around it. Yeah, it's definitely for a whole ass other stream. We can get deep into that for sure. I get quite a few very open-minded and very, very good friends of mine that um, would be able to also give some pretty valuable opinions as well. I woke up and I have dart frog eggs. That's awesome. Also, Aqua Balls, I wanted to get in touch with you about some of the species of fish you have. Do you have any orange flash males available? I have two females, and both of them killed my males. So I'm trying to get a few males to kind of get them back going. Yeah, I just know you have a good amount of different species of them. I just figured I'd ask. And there's a few other species that I'm interested in as well. Just not quite sure of everything you have. Okay, freshwater. I definitely have to go check them out. I listen for rabbit holes to go down, or because I need stuff to listen to. That would be nice. Yes, a pistogramma. we ought to have you up here, Freshwater, and I can get a bit of my reptile friends and a few other people I know that are very well endowed in the hobby or breeders and whatnot. We can all have a very nice and civil discussion. I wouldn't, and I'll tell you now, I wouldn't have them up here if it wouldn't be a nice, calm, and civil discussion either, because I don't want to deal with that bullshit either. So, just so you know, if you're open to it, hey man, what's going on?
Not much. How's my audio and video? We're good?
Yeah, you're good. I'm just gonna turn you down a little bit on my side. It's coming through a little loud, but we'll still be able to hear you just fine.
Okay. Alright. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It doesn't affect your settings or nothing when I do it that way. So,
Okay. Yeah, this is not my normal setup, so I'm just doing a little makeshift.
oh, you're all right. I've been here lurking the whole time. I'm lurking while shopping at Sprouts Farmers Market. I have earbuds on, so I can't see chat. I just want to say hello and not so much. And listen. Well, thank you very much, Brooklyn Bell. I appreciate you. Keep leaning too far to that side, and it's like crunching everything. It's not. I
Oh, you're
don't
on meth?
do reptiles that much. I worked with them and have my hog nose, but fish are my passion career. I mean, hey, I I just figured from the sounds of it, you're very knowledgeable on more of that aspect of things, and I feel like your knowledge base would be very valuable in a discussion like that. Because it doesn't have to be with just reptile people up there either. It could be a bunch of fish people too. All have a discussion between the two. I feel like would be very valuable. Silver Creek. All right. Got about another 25 minutes here. I'm going to have to be hopping off here.
Okay. How was your day so far?
I had to take the day off of work because my ribs, but
Ooh.
I'm
Are you
doing
on
okay.
are you on any medication?
No, I haven't been to the hospital yet, if I'm being completely honest.
Ooh,
Um,
bro.
I'm about to have to go though if it keeps us up.
Yeah.
Inca 50, Super Red, Agency, and Hongsley. All right, Aqua Boss. Sounds good. And what I'm really looking for is a lot more of your more oddball fish. Um, Stuff like that is what I'm most interested in. Stuff that not really are not really common. People don't really seem to seek out or know about. Stuff like that. Um, I just know you sell a lot of fish and wanted to check out your stock, see what you had available. That's good, June. I'm glad it's been good. Radesh Das. I agree, freshwater. I don't know what happened to my mail. He was doing great for a long time. They had few spawns. But I think one night when I turned the lights out, the female got a little aggressive and beat his ass. Is what I think happened. So, which is known to happen. I'm not stressing it too hard, but it was really pretty male, and I really want some nice babies from those guys. I've never bred. It's one species of cichlids, a dwarf cichlids I've never bred. So,
Hey, Misfit, is there a discus that has a zebra pattern, like black and white?
discus that have a zebra platter in black and white.
Yeah.
Um, no, don't hold me to this, but I think it would be possible if you had like the blue tigers. I'm not. It's not really. I don't think it's called a blue tiger, but you got the nice silver blue ones with the stripes
Mm-hmm.
going down them.
Right.
I could see that being crossed with possibly like an albino and coming
Mm-hmm.
out with something like that. But that's even a shot in the dark, and I don't even know if that would be possible. But I mean, I can't say I haven't seen one, but I can't say it can't be done either.
I wish it was. That'd be cool.
It'd be definitely an interesting breeding project to try.
Can you imagine having a tank, a discus, the black and white, then photosis?
That would be cool. Frogball, the hingemouth, ferret, Telemus, and Sorgi. I've never seen them personally, though. They can be found in some stores. Yeah. What I need to do is go through some of my wholesale list and see what I can find. But the only problem with that is I have to buy in bulk most of the time, and I don't have the market or the space to be buying bulk for just a fish that I need one or two of, unfortunately. And all of the local fish stores in my immediate area kind of suck. And I got to drive like 2.5 hours away just to get fucking fish. So
Yeah, scuba. What's cracking?
okay. You can get dark angel stinker in the black from the peppering. It's more bluish. White doesn't stay white easily as you need to avoid all red enhancers. So from most foods. Okay. Was at a Pomona Super Reptile Show. I picked up a bunch of isopods. Heck yeah, what'd you pick up, Balls? Guy. And then Aquaball says he's got discus and breeding them now.
Nice. Hey, alcoballs. Is there a certain color you're looking for?
All right. Damn it, I keep closing chat. I don't mean to, damn it. But yeah, I moved 4 tanks out of the fish room. I still have to go through and organize a bunch of stuff because I destroyed it, moving stuff around to move those tanks out of there.
Mm-hmm.
We got to slide a few tanks around, replace or move another couple tanks down where the other ones were, and then move the big tanks. That's the part I'm not looking forward
And what's a big tank?
to. 3 foot, 75-gallon tank
Yeah.
that's got fish and substrate and everything still in it that I'm not taking out.
Ooh.
I'm gonna drain it down low, but that's it.
So how you gonna move it?
A friend.
Okay.
Um, then you got to set up that 4 foot, 72-gallon tank that I had gotten for free, that real expensive European tank.
Yeah.
I have that out in my living room. Then it's just setting tanks back up and getting them going. And I have a lot of empty tanks, a lot of empty tanks after that. But it's
Yeah.
good. It gives me a chance to get new stuff that I don't have or aren't able to keep right now because of the stuff that I already do keep. I've gotten rid of
Yeah.
like 90% of my fish.
Okay. I'm almost at that point too. I, I have way too many fish.
Well, my thing is, after so many years, I get bored and I get complacent keeping the same fish, doing the same thing. I want new and interesting things to do. I want to learn new fish. I want to learn how to breed new fish. I want to, you know what I mean? And I can't do that just keeping and doing the same thing. So,
So how does a person avoid that?
buy, sell, and trade your fish that you currently have and get new stuff.
Okay.
At least that's how I do it.
Okay. Thank you.
And then, obviously, you're going to get sentimentally attached to some fish, which is fine, and I do too. And I have some fish that I won't get rid of,
Right.
but you know, you definitely can't avoid it, scuba. You just got to keep yourself on your toes. You got to keep that drive of wanting to learn something new, learn new fish. And a lot of times, you'll find that love for wanting to learn and new and do things will force you to sacrifice other things that you already know, and you already know, and you know you can get again, and you know you can do again. You know, so
Hi, Debs.
Debs. How big are
Uh,
your how big are your dojos, Scuba Steve? What kind are they? And yeah, I love my dojos, and I recently lost some. So,
how long does it take to get a dojo loach to full size?
big enough tank. A few years.
Okay.
Put them in a pond. They'll grow to the size of a sub in probably 3.
Okay. Because I had a pair and I lost one.
Okay. I keep mine in a 70 set that 3 foot 75,
Uh-huh.
and I got them as 3 weeks old. And
Okay.
they're now about 5 or 6 inches, and it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
make they can grow slow if you have them in that. They're going to go slower in that, but they will eventually outgrow that too.
Right.
But what you want with them more so is not so much a deep tank as you want a long tank. So if you were to take them from that 3 foot 75 and put them into a 4 foot 75, just a normal 75, they're probably going to
Right.
grow a little bit larger.
So what it looks, people are saying, put them in a pond.
Yep. Lady Rorschach, of course, they don't give a damn one way or another. But I will say, if you give them a little buddy, they will appreciate that too because they swim around and they swirl around each other. It's just cute. You would
It
enjoy
is
it.
cute. No, right now, my breeding project right now is trying to breed dolphins and peacocks together.
Be careful. Are you trying to sell them? Is the question.
Yes and no.
It's gonna. I will warn you. Doing hybrids like that, unless there is an immediate market in your area that you know of for sure, it's gonna be hard to get rid of them.
Okay. And
It's gonna
why is
be
that?
real hard. A lot of people aren't interested because a lot of like big cichlid keepers they aren't
Uh,
interested in hybrids. They want pure dolphins or they want
True.
pure one or the other. And honestly, like what kind of dolphin is it? Just a regular dolphin?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
and
blue.
those go at 6, 7 inches for $40. No problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you were to breed those out over those, you'd honestly get more from those breeding them separately in pure lines than you would make.
Yeah.
If you're looking at it as a money standpoint.
Oh, right.
But if
How
it's
about
just a breeding project for you, then I mean, I've had it, dude.
yeah? How about the ones that are albino?
The albino dolphins,
Yeah.
if you breed those to the regular dolphins, you're going to probably produce some regular and you're going to produce some albino.
Okay. And are the albino worth more or not?
What's that?
Are the albinos worth more?
Not really. You could probably charge a $5 or $10 difference for them, but
Yeah. Cool.
I find they benefit each other from being present and they are really active. They are. Freshwater. I have the tank that I have in my living room. I still have about 13 of them left. But my daughter scared a bunch of them in the tank. A lot of them jumped out, and I wasn't home, and I didn't realize. So I lost about 20 of them. But I had over 30 dojo loaches in that 75-gallon tank. I had a canister filter and 2 Title 110s on there. But I just take a handful of food and stick it in there, and they would just swarm me. And they were just the most friendliest and playful. And it's just in large groups like that, they are the coolest fish Isopods, I got Porcelio, Hassie, Porcelio Bolivari, Cabaris, Peck Chong, Cabaris, Rubber Ducky. Rubber Duckies are nice and are worth quite a bit too. Heck yeah, man, that's awesome. I'm super excited for those blue Kochu tetras I ordered to come in. Got about another 10 minutes here, guys. What is today? Thursday. I'm liking these midday streams. I'm gonna have to do these more often, but I still like my late night streams early. Whip, you're late. What the hell is your problem? No, you're not even allowed to watch. You're not allowed to watch what's going on right now. You rewind this stream right now and you start from the beginning. That's your punishment. No, I'm joking. Heard of weather dojo loaches leaving in ground ponds in search of other bodies of water. Yeah, they'll wiggle around and move. With that air bladder, they're able to survive quite a while.
So, are they invasive?
They can be in some areas. I know Alex was saying he's finding them over in his area, catching them wild, and they're not supposed to be there. Those are an Asian cool water river or stream fish.
Uh-huh.
So they're not supposed to be here. Not in the wild, anyways.
Right.
I feel like they'd do all right, Lady Rorschach. Just I would advise starting the dojo loaches as small as you can get them. Where do you pick up the tardy slips? I'll show you. You can pick them up right there. There's your tardy slip, Steven. Fucking timeout. There's your tardy slip. That's how I feel about that, Steven. No, I'm just messing with him. Can I not untime him? Oh no. I can't untime him. I'm so sorry. Now I feel like a douche.
Welcome.
Yeah, Lady Rorschach, he's finding them up there. They're cold water fish. They don't really care for anything up over 70.
Oh. So, in other words, I better get it out of my discus tank.
Scuba Steve, if you're trying to get rid of him, man, you can send him to me if you want. I'll take him. You know how much I love dojo loaches. What I really want though is babies. I want like a horde of baby dojo loaches, as small as I can get them. I know. I feel so bad, Steve. I don't. I did not mean to like time him out for that long.
Hey, Steven, don't worry about it. I'm probably next.
It's all right. I got something special for him. I'm messaging him.
Nice, Steven. That's like ain't a bad idea, Steven.
Hey, that works, Steven. Sorry about that. I was trying to only time him out for like 10 seconds, but apparently if you just hit timeout, it doesn't give you an option. It's just 5 minutes regardless.
Mm.
So, game night. I'm serious. We need some people for game night. I know Boots and Cats was saying something about game night the one night. I know a bunch of people were. Please get a hold of me for game night. I want to do a super big one. At least 8 people. We can have up to
And
12.
what you playing?
Huh?
What game?
Cards Against Humanity.
I'll see you once.
Yep, this Saturday. But I want new faces up there. That's the thing. We need to try to get more faces up
I'm up now, so I'm good.
there. So,
No, mine that's out like a 10:05 or so.
You what was that? I'm sorry.
I was saying my live stream it's out at 10:05 Central.
That Saturday?
Yeah.
My stream doesn't start until 11:30, if that means anything. What time do you usually end your stream? I'm just curious. Because if you can be there and if you feel up to being there, if I have to push it back a few minutes, I don't mind.
How soon you want to know about that?
What's that?
How soon do you want to know?
Just whenever, preferably before Saturday.
Okay.
Just
I'll
if
talk
it
to my co-host.
sounds good, man. Like I said,
Uh,
I can push it back 15, 20 minutes if I have to, if that
okay.
gives you, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
But
Right. Okay.
it's just hard for me to go any later than that because I know we'll be up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean?
Right. And by the way, Brennan, someday I want to get you up on my live stream.
Of course, man. Of course. You just gotta let me know.
Yeah.
You know you're always welcome up here too.
Aw, thanks.
That would be super, super cool, Steven. That would be super cool.
Hey, Zen, welcome.
Oh, now I gotta time her out for fucking 5 minutes too. Jesus Christ. Oh, you guys are gonna learn one way or another, I swear.
Garcia Aquatics here. Another one.
What I want to do is like next clash or something. I want to bring all my stuff with me, and we do like a giant round table fucking Cards Against Humanity game in
Let's do
person,
it.
but we kind of like have a camera over top of each person's hand or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's only looking at their cards. I don't know. I don't know. Figure something out like that. I was thinking about it the one night and had it all planned out, but I think it'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
Hmm. Man. I've eaten like half a bottle of Tylenol and that shit won't stop. It's driving me nuts. So I resorted to start drinking at noon. I still can't believe I'm the one getting fucked out of that whole situation more than well, I mean, I guess he's sitting in jail for a while, but still.
Yeah. So I got a question, Brennan,
What's
about
up?
that. How do I avoid that happening to me?
What do you mean?
Uh, yeah, the whole deal.
Well,
Do I?
the problem
Yeah.
was he broke through the glass front door of my building. And he
Mhm.
was in there and I walked in and I was standing 5 feet in front of the door and he came running directly at me. I'm assuming to either get out or to get me, but he ran into me and I got fucked up in the side with something and we tussled. I got him down and threw him in my damn closet until the cops got there. For you, I don't know. Concealed carry, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
back out and walk the fuck away and they'll obviously see you and hopefully leave.
Yeah.
Call the cops. You got cameras and stuff that's also going to help you.
Right.
So I don't know. Just don't just don't lock them in a closet because you don't want to beat their ass anymore because they can get you in trouble for that.
Right.
You're better off just sitting there and holding them in a fucking armbar till the cops get there.
Yeah. That I'll let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't letting that son of a bitch go. That shit happened to me 2 times before that incident. So
Yeah.
hell no. I'm just more pissed off it's putting me out of work because I got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh well, I'll deal with it.
See you, Lady Warshak.
Lady Rorschach. Criminal damage in the fourth century law, that would be likely not to be illegal use of force on your side. Criminal damage in fourth century by our law. But here, that would likely not be illegal use of force on your side. American law is totally different. It's infuriating, I can imagine, just the whole thing. Well, like, just to kind of the picture, I went and parked my truck to go get my other vehicle, and I walked inside to put my equipment inside to sanitize it for the next day. Walk up to my door, and the whole thing's fucking shattered in. And I walk in, like, what the fuck, checking the things out. And here's dude fucking rummaging through my fucking desk. And he sees me, and I threw the shit down and comes running directly at me. Directly at me. And I'm standing between him and the door. And I got clipped in the side with something. I don't know if he hit me with something or what, but I wrapped him up and got him down on the ground and kind of made him chill, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then got behind him and dragged his ass to my little storage closet that just had a bunch of cleaning equipment in it. It's a steel door, shoved him in there and sat down in front of the door and called the cops. But apparently, me locking him in that closet instead of me continuously beating his ass was the wrong thing to do. And I see that now. As much as it doesn't feel right. I'm just glad I have a lawyer.
Yeah.
So the only thing I'm getting in trouble for it is I have to come up with $300 for court fine for that and court costs. So
Yeah.
yeah. So it's either pay the $300 or sit 3 days in jail. So it's one of the two.
Yeah.
Figure it out. I'm upset about it, but it went more in my favor than I thought it might have because I was getting kind of worried when they said I can get in serious trouble for putting them in that room.
Yeah.
The camera system that I have is the only thing that really put things in my side.
Is there a mod in the chat?
Yeah, Zen's here. What's up?
Hey Zen, put Misfits PayPal account.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, yeah, we're family, bro.
You're gonna make me feel so sad. Uh,
We gotta stick together.
yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. They're accusing me of unlawful imprisonment, but he got charged with breaking, entering, and battery. And he's already got previous violations and shit, so he's sitting in jail right now.
So what's gonna happen after he gets out?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I got
Is he
one.
going to?
I'm not the one sitting in jail, so I'm happy.
What I'm afraid of is he gonna try it again?
It's just lucky I didn't pull a gun on him.
Yeah. Hey Zen, it's okay.
Now I'm contemplating and paying people to come put like steel bars over my doors and shit. So that you know what I mean.
That's actually a bad idea, Vinny.
How was he going to run away? Oh yeah. If he would have got away from me, you knew he would have ran away. But I have no idea who the guy was. But I just figured it'd be best to just kind of keep him held down till the cops got there. But I was already all fucked up and tired, and I got him pretty good, so he wasn't fighting it too hard.
Yeah.
And I was really, really angry, and I took out a lot of pent up frustration. So I didn't want to do any more and get myself in even more trouble by seriously injuring him. So I
Right.
figured that would be best.
Hey, Gina!
I know I'd be free and clear to shoot him, but I don't want to. I mean, if I was definitely watching and making sure he wasn't. I was watching his hands and stuff, but I mean, I just and he was too close for a quick reaction. It was just the whole scenario. It was scary, man. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You did a logical and smart decision. If he hurt you, isn't there a law against harming someone and starting? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did hurt me. Like, I'm pretty sure I got a broken rib, but like even then, like it's messed up in the state of Ohio. Like even the cops, my ex, she's a dispatcher for a sheriff's department, and her and all the other cops have ran into incidences, and even have told me like if you have somebody's ever breaks into your home and you have to shoot them, and they are outside of the threshold of your front door, you need to pull them back inside your house and you need to shoot them again because if they live, they will sue you for everything they own. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's how the laws are here in Ohio. You would think freshwater, but like Matt made a good point. They could have gotten me for attempted abduction or attempted kidnapping or being held against his will and shit like that, or false imprisonment, shit like that. But so yeah, that's scary. So I in the video because of the law, I still have to get charged with something technically. So pretty much they gave me an ultimatum: pay $300 by fucking Friday or something, or sit 3 days in jail. So 3 days in jail ain't shit. I'm not worried about it, but I'd rather just not because that 3 days in jail is going to cost me more by not being able to work than me just paying the shit. So it's just been a predicament. It's trying to deal with it as best as I can. And hopefully, it's the last shitstorm I have to deal with for a while, because I'm
Yeah.
getting tired of all this dumb shit that keeps happening to me lately. It's almost very discouraging.
So, what would it cost to get steel bars
Couple grand.
on the door?
I have 15 windows going all the way around. I have two glass front doors that swing open. It's an old storefront, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's a 12-foot by 8-foot giant glass window that's on the front of the building as well. So it's going to cost quite a
But in the long run, it'd be cheaper.
bit. Yeah, and what I could also do for like the door is do like the roll down garage door thing where it rolls
Uh-huh.
down from up above. I can do that, and just there's all sorts of options.
That's not a bad idea either. That's actually a better
No,
idea.
yep. And it's sad today because where my shop is, it's right on the shores of Lake Erie. Like it's real high class, high rich, or a bunch of rich people everywhere.
Right.
So the fact that I've gotten my shit broken into 3 different times in this particular area is mind blowing to me. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's so many other rich people you can go. Why rob a guy who just cleans fish tanks for a living? What, you want a fucking net? You want a filter? Fucking ass, dude. I'll just give you one. Shit.
Right. Huh. Thanks, Brandon, for the live stream. I got to go back to work.
All right, man. Yeah, I need to hop off here too. I appreciate everybody being here and hanging out with me.
Peace out,
Hope
y'all.
everybody enjoyed the little bit of information that I was spewing. Good little talk. Um, I will say I'm not asking for anything from anybody, and I feel really bad accepting stuff like that. Um, sorry, it's a little sensitive. Um, it's just, just no. I take it with a heavy heart. if that makes sense. And I almost feel like I have to repay. So take it easy on me, please. Don't. You guys get what I'm saying. I'll just end it there. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and who knows? Maybe you'll see me another pop up tomorrow or later today. Whoever. It just depends on what happens. I love you all. You guys rock. Had a good stream today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.